Thank you for joining us. My name is Sam with Hocoa, your home repair network. Today I brought in Art with Absolute Water LLC, the clean, crisp, refreshing way to get water. He's the expert. Art has over 15 years of experience installing water filtration systems for your home and also water softeners or water cleaners, conditioners, everything water for your home. Art's the guy. And we're not talking about, this kind of thing that really doesn't filter water. I mean, it makes it taste a little bit better, Art, right?
But it won't test better.
But it won't test better. So let's get right into it. Art, why don't you tell us a little bit more about, your background real quick, and then just about the first system that we have here.
Sure. I've been in the water conditioning business for 15 years. I've done it in San Diego probably for the last 12 years.
Wow.
3 years in Arizona.
Okay.
And I'm a licensed state contractor, licensed, insured, and bonded.
Which is very important, people, as we preach, anytime that you do any kind of big jobs or larger jobs over $500 in total, you want to make sure that your contractor or service provider is licensed and has general liability insurance at the very least. So let's jump right into it. This is the first unit that we brought here today that Art brought in. And what's cool is this is manufactured in
Vista, California.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. So this water filtration system what is this? Tell us a little bit more about it.
This is reverse osmosis. This is the process that any high quality bottled water you buy in the grocery store or anywhere, this is how they make it. They just on a larger scale. This will go underneath your sink and it gives you 82 to 99% pure water, depending on your incoming water supply. So
wow.
You can't get a better water purification system. It's not a filtration system. It's a purification system.
Okay, purification.
They don't sell filtered water in the grocery store. They sell purified water.
Purified water,
yeah.
Right.
3 types. You've got distilled, purified, and spring water.
Oh, okay.
There's no filter.
There's no filter.
No refrigerator filter
fallacy.
water. Yeah.
That's awesome.
So that's our entry level.
That's the entry level. Now, a unit like this, if somebody wanted to go and purchase one from you, what does it typically cost just for the actual unit?
This unit would be $450 plus tax.
Okay. And then they'd have their plumber. They would want a licensed plumber, or you can install.
Sure.
Right? You do this day, and this is all that Art does. He's not a plumber. He's a water purifier expert, if you will.
I can install it if I need to drill your sink, because it does come with a separate faucet.
Right, so it's not going to be coming out of your faucet. It's going to be like when we do cooking our pasta, drinking tap water. You want to make some lemonade or any kind of orange juice. It's going to have a separate little faucet. Right,
sure.
And that you include that with it, right?
Correct,
okay.
and whatever finish to match your existing kitchen faucet.
Right,
because you want it to match.
Yeah, I don't want stainless steel and bronze.
No.
Okay, gotcha. Now here, let's look at this. This is like the Porsche. It looks like this is kind of a. Tell us more about this.
Yeah, this is a reverse osmosis unit too, but it also makes the water alkaline. So this is high quality purified water. And it's also alkaline. You can raise the pH all the way up to 9.5 with this little adjuster valve. You can adjust the pH. You can go anywhere.
Wow.
Where you want with it. And
that's so cool.
Yeah,
you can see that, guys.
Those are minerals. so it actually remineralizes the water.
Remineralizes the water.
Takes everything out of the water.
Yeah.
And a lot of people will say reverse osmosis water is not good for you because it takes all the minerals out. Which really, there's just trace minerals in the water.
Right.
You get your minerals from your fruits, your vegetables, your vitamins, your meats.
Right.
But this actually takes, so if you do take everything out of the water, if people would like, it actually puts minerals back in the water, which adjusts the pH and actually raises it. And it's adjustable. So you can actually make your water alkaline to a 9.5.
Wow, pH
if you really wanted to, or you can adjust it down to wherever you
like.
like.
And this is right here where you can adjust that, make that adjustment right here. And then you talked about the PSI, because that's an important thing that we talked about with this. Really doesn't filter the water because it's gravity fed.
Correct. It's not very restrictive.
Right. It's not restrictive. Right. It's not forcing those minerals out. It's just okay. If you get through, you get through. But this actually pressurizes, and you have a separate tank.
Correct. A storage tank.
A storage tank. So that way you have it on demand. You're not having to wait for the water to come.
Correct. You have 3 gallons.
A 3-gallon tank
on demand.
On demand. Okay. Awesome. Now, what is this unit typically? If I want the alkaline water, I don't want to go down to the store anymore in Carlsbad and get my alkaline water. I can make my own alkaline water here. What is this unit in terms of just the the unit itself cost?
These typically run about $1,200.
Okay.
And that's with, again, with a storage tank that's not here that we're going to underneath your sink and a point of use faucet to match your kitchen faucet.
Awesome.
Yeah. And that's way, they have these countertop units that people buy from Japan.
Yeah.
And those are 3,000, and they actually don't purify the water. All they do is just bring up the pH and make it adjustable because they run them over platinum plates. That's what it brings up the pH. That's why they're so expensive. This is the new way to do it. This is the way to do it that's not so expensive, so it's better than $3,000 or $4,000.
And you're purifying the water first.
Purifying, it's not sitting on your counter. It's underneath your sink, out of sight.
Wow.
So
that's amazing. Okay, so with that, and then we can talk about whole house water filtration or purified systems. Excuse me. I'm correcting myself. I'm catching it. There's no such thing as filter. It's purification. So this right here, though, is tell us a little bit more about this big unit right here.
This is the Aquifer. It's also made in Vista locally. And what this does is it's for your whole house. This would connect to your water main in your garage typically. And everything, every time you turn on a faucet, every time you take a shower, every time you wash dishes, it's going to go through this, other than obviously your landscaping typically. So everything's going to go through this. It's going to remove the chlorine. It's going to remove any heavy metals or biologicals. It has an anti-scaling device in there, so it's actually like a water softener.
Oh, wow.
There's very strong earth magnets in there, and they actually re-molecularize the water. And they take the calcium and magnesium, and they actually make it so it doesn't stick to the plumbing anymore. So it just goes down the drain.
Which is a big thing, right? Because we're kind of at the tail end of the Colorado River. We get all these minerals and all these sediments, and that's why a lot of people will call us and say, "Hey, hot water heater's leaking, and it's only 8 years old, and it's all corroded." And
anytime you heat up hard water, which we have here in Southern California, you're going to create scale, and when you create scale, it's just not good. Everything it's hard. Everything, the rubber in your toilets, the gaskets become brittle. So when they become brittle, then your toilet starts running, and your showers start leaking. So you have something that's going to take the hard minerals out or remolecularize them. Then every plumbing using device, every fixture in your house will last much, much longer.
Okay, perfect. Well, this is really good information. Now, what if somebody wanted, they wanted to bathe and shower in bottled water? Obviously this unit's not going to do it. No. But you even have a bigger system, right?
Yeah, we make them systems. So instead of something like this hooking to your water main, something like this would hook to your water main, but
much bigger
with pumps. You would need, instead of a 3-gallon tank under your sink, you would have anywhere from 150 to a 300-gallon atmospheric tank in your garage or wherever you would put it with a pump. So every time you turn the faucet on, you would get 60 psi or the shower head on. It would be created by a pump. So there's a lot to it, but your water would be about 99% pure. And in that case, we would even have to add a remineralization cartridge because the water would be so pure they could start taking the minerals out of the copper pipe. It'll leach the minerals. But it's very easy. You just add a calcium magnesium filter, put a little bit back into the water, and then the water's not aggressive. It won't bother the fixtures or anything like that. But I mean, then you don't need a water softener. You don't need one of these, because you're basically the whole house is bottled water. And we do a decent amount of this, believe it or not.
Right? No, absolutely. And that's the good thing is I want to bring in the expert about that, not some person that's done it 1 or 2 times. But Art does this day in and day out. He's your guy in terms of water purification. This is the person that you want to talk to. What's the best way to get in touch with you, Art? What's your phone number?
My phone number is 760-445-6209.
And what's great about this is these systems that Art sells and can install for you if you like is actually made right here in North County, San Diego. How awesome is that? So you have a local rep here, a local person, installer, salesperson. You got the actual product being manufactured right here in North County. So definitely, and you know what? I mean, Art, we were talking about this, but can you, for maybe like not that we get a bunch of viewers on this, but if you do watch this and you watch the whole thing and you call Art, can you give them a discount for like the first 3 people?
Sure, the first 3 people I can give a 15% discount off everything.
Wow, awesome. So if you call Art and you're one of the first 3 people that called him off of this video, he'll give you a 15% discount, and that's on the total project, right?
Exactly.
Awesome. Well,
out the door.
There you go. So congratulations for watching this, and especially if you've been thinking about filtered water and not carrying around the big jugs and filling them up at the store. Here you can get it on demand instantly. Thanks so much. And if you have any questions or any additional comments, please comment below. We'll have Art contact you or answer back, or we will. And please share this with any of your friends and family. This is Sam with Hocoa, your home repair network. Thank you again for watching, and have a great week.
Thank you.